Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today I'm going to talk about Iron Harvest, which is a really cool new RTS game. And I wanted to partner up with them because it is inspired by one of my absolute favorite artists on Instagram, Mr. Werewolf. I don't know if you've seen his stuff, but every time I scroll through my feed and there's a Mr. Werewolf image, I stop and I say, I want to play that video game. He blends together technology and machinery with nature in such a beautiful, evocative way that his images are just so arresting. And this game, Iron Harvest, is inspired by his work. It is set in an alternate 1920s, so post-World War I. The Industrial Revolution really takes off, and there are these steel walking machines in the environment. Three sides to the war, and there is also a bear that you get to play as, a cameo from a bear. Not as good as my Death Stranding cameo, but the bear is actually, his name is Wojtek. And what is so cool is it's actually inspired by a bear. I was reading about this on YouTube this weekend. A bear that was actually in the Polish army in World War II. He was discovered as a cub and became a member of the Polish Artillery Supply Company. So there's a bear. There's steel walking machines, and there's a lot of fun inside of Iron Harvest. So the coolest thing is that it's in open beta right now. They did a demo in the Steam Game Festival, and I think it's called the preseason beta. You can download this for free now on Steam. It's also coming to the Epic Store and GOG on September 1st when it comes out. So it's playable right now, but before we go much further, let's check out the CG trailer for it.
Michał?
So that's Iron Harvest, and again, you can play it for free right now and check out, see what you think of it. There are a bunch of missions. I was playing them this weekend on Steam. Really interesting cover mechanic as you go through it. And again, if you're a fan of classic RTS games. I grew up playing the Red Alert games and Command and Conquer, which were recently remastered, and also games like Company of Heroes. It's kind of right up your alley. And the King Art Games guys, I have to say, have done a really cool job with this game. And I remember we announced the release date for this thing last year at Gamescom Opening Night Live in August, and it was September 1st. And here we are. It's actually going to come out on September 1st. So across all store fronts, these guys have done a really cool job with this. It started as a Kickstarter game, I think raised $1 million or something, and now has become a full-fledged release. So Iron Harvest, check it out. And as if that's not enough, they're even doing an esports tournament with the ESL leading into Digital Gamescom this year. The qualifiers begin this weekend, and then, as you know, I'm doing Gamescom Opening Night Live again this year on August 27th, and the weekend of Gamescom, there is going to be a Iron Harvest tournament with the finals between the 27th and the 30th online. So if you are going to play this game and download it in sort of the preseason, you can actually compete and qualify this weekend for the ESL tournament. So Iron Harvest coming out September 1st from King Art Games. Very cool title, and we're excited to include it as part of Summer Game Fest.